It's Elizabeth in North Carolina, and it's hot. Not too bad though. It was in the 80s today. My crenum lilies bloomed, but my rose died. Look at that. The spiders, I don't know what happened. Got spiders. Yeah, it's been sprayed and everything, but it's just too hot. A while back, Jack did a video in the garden looking at it in the heat of the day, and so I'm going to show y'all what's going on with my stuff in the heat of the day, because I just got home. And Babette sent me a video about making these garden wicks with a piece of cloth. I use t-shirt and aluminum foil. You just wrap it up and you put these wicks in these jars. So I've just started these. This is like a drip system. And these are my sweet potato vines. I've got 2 of those little jars in there. And some patience. Strawberries doing okay. I've got to water everything this evening. Sedum seems to be alright. The date palm seems to be alright. Cactus not so good. Sunburned, scorched. I've got some plants I was going to put in a pot, but I ran out of room. These are, I think, the zinnias that are coming up here. And these were some leftover mortgage lifter seeds. I'm not sure if they're going to come up. And still I have empty pots. Trees are doing okay. Niblet, you doing alright? Don't think I have to worry about these mulberry cuttings rooting. Aloe, not so good for me. Avocado trees look great though. Apparently they like it. And looks like a volunteer crepe myrtle. Yep. The rosemary's doing okay, but lavender not so good. As you can see, I don't have very good luck with lavender. But the lamb's ear is coming back. It needs more water. Lavender needs very little. Caladium's doing okay. Got little babies down there. And I gotta get some of this stuff for my dinner. Having a hamburger. Microgreens. Pull them out. Wash them. Mortgage lifters. Got a few coming up out of the little peat pot things. Very tiny. And this is a zinnia. It looks just like a mortgage lifter. And then these are the mortgage lifters that I free sowed. Doing a little better. Lemon balm. These are some habaneros I put a lot of perlite and coconut coir in there. Sand from the garden and a bag of Pro Mix. And behind these 4 o'clocks, I've got, I think these are the Hungarian sweets, 2 of them. Basil's doing alright. Might put some of that on my hamburger. This little candy stripe rose is coming back. 2 more habaneros. Passion flower vines everywhere. I put some daylilies in here to recover. And a rose bush. This is a little peach mini rose. And this is where my sweet potato vines are. See how wilted they are. Hope that's not that caterpillar stuff. But you can see they've rooted themselves. See, they've done pretty good. Try to get up in here without stepping on my daylilies. Yeah, they're rooting themselves pretty good. They're coming out of that bin right there. And I just ignore this garlic. Let it go. Sage is doing good. Purple coneflowers, they like the heat. And the oregano. Crinum lilies are blooming, but they're not lasting long. They smell really good though. Okay. All the blooms are dropping off my ghost pepper. I have yet to see one pepper. Quite a bit of splotchy stuff on here. I'm gonna have to spray this weekend. Looks like I'm getting a little bit of blight. Tomatoes still look good. This is my first tomato starting to blush right here. Got a few down here. Excuse me, y'all. A few over here. A few over there. A few there. A few there. A few there. A few there. And a few there. And a few there. And another one there. This is an early girl, by the way. I recommend it. It's my favorite. Here's another one. Well, these are my sweet 100s. They're going. Potatoes are flopping over. Lime still has a lime. And it has a few blooms, another little lime. Ooh, and a fresh little bit of growth, but it's very dry right now. Lemon has some new growth and no blooms because this is grown from a seed. And kiddo corn's doing good along with the grass. And here's that cayenne. Okay, looking shady, looking shady, looking shady. All that white stuff. Don't know what that is. Looking shady. Might be where the carbaryl washed off. Over here I've got a little bit of, I think these are some cucumbers. These are munchers. I don't know if they're gonna make it. Samson. And okra looks pitiful, pitiful. Probably not gonna make it. And these early girl slips rooted themselves pretty good. There's another one. This one not so good. Got a little bit of blight down here. And still haven't made any cherry tomatoes. Eggplant's doing okay. It's got a couple blooms. Don't see any eggplants yet. And the pepper's got 2 peppers. I need to take that off. This one's got a scar on it. I don't know why. It's got one there and one there. Okay, what were these folks? Help me remember. Yeah, these are the Husky Cherry Red. They're a little burnt, sunburnt. Zucchini's doing okay. No zucchini yet, just blooms, but they haven't opened. Yep. Park's Whopper's doing great. These are the bush tomatoes. Jalapeno looking yellow and sick. Zucchini looking good. Over here with these radishes, these volunteer radishes, I got a little baby cucumber there. And a little baby cucumber right there. I haven't had the first cucumber this year. And there are some marigolds I was going to plant by my tomatoes before I got called into work the other day. I still got these little leftovers in here. That's a butternut. Strawberries in the container are doing pretty good. Let's see if we walk over here by my car. My parked car. Got water I gotta dump out. Got a boxwood. This boxwood's been in this container for years. Yellow petunia. Over here I've got some strawberries. These are the ones that the mother plant that I always take the strawberries from. They had 2 strawberries hanging off here last night. Both of them had a slug hole in it. And this is a plant that I've had for years in here that was blue that died. This is a volunteer Rosa Sharon growing in that pot. Came off of that plant right there. And my peonies are done for the year. Over here in my flower bed, I planted some squash, and that's butternut. And then over here in the middle of the 4 o'clocks, I planted some pumpkins, and they're Amish pie pumpkins. And they're right there. They're babies. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coming up. So pretty much that's all I got going on. This is my stinky water. Oh, my scraps, and boy does it stink. Ooh, daddy. It stinks. But if you mix that, I take this water and mix it with that water, with that scoop over there, and then I pour that on my plants like once every week. It's just basically garden scraps. I mean, you know, household scraps. No meat, just vegetables, coffee grounds, stuff like that. So pretty much that's it. That's all that's going on in my garden right now. Needs attendance, needs water, but been busy. And it's better than last year. At least I got something growing. Have a good one. Bye-bye.